Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today's topic is going to be about autism and stimming. And I must give a shout out to the Sean for Help channel, my adoptive dad. He is an amazing man. He has got to know me very well and understands me for who I am. He gets to know that I'm autistic, that I go through these anxiety periods, and he wanted to know about stimming, so this was a specially requested video and I have a pleasure in doing it for him. So here we go. What is stimming? Stimming is short for self-stimulatory behaviour, or known as stims. Stims in autism include hand flapping, rocking, spinning, repetition of words and phrases. Stimming can also include twirling hair, tapping toes, biting nails, rocking, whistling, tapping pens on pencils, scratching skin, repeating words, sniffing objects or people. Stimming, from my own perspective, what you may not know is that autistic people need to stim. They need to self-regulate by stimming. It self-regulates and grounds the body. So for me, when I'm under attack or anxious, I stim to get calm, and it helps my body to come under less stress if I stim. And if we stim because we have oversensory stimuli and we get overstressed, we get overwhelmed, we get over anxious, so therefore we have to stim to let all that frustration and emotion out of us. And it's a natural, completely harmless activity. It's very common within the autistic spectrum to stim, and to stim to me is my mental health at risk, to make my mental health better. And if I don't stim, again, I've had a lot of people go to me, oh, you don't need to stim, you're fine. It's my mental health well-being over you being uncomfortable. Sorry, but I need to stim, because if I don't stim, I get anxious. And when I get anxious, it goes around in a vicious cycle of me being depressed and upset. And I know that people have seen me that way, and it's not very nice for people to see. So why do people with autism especially stim? We stim to self-regulate and decrease the amount of sensory overload. And it's to express frustration, avoid expectations of daily life. So again, that can be noise, smell, touch, taste. Being around society in general can cause a lot of overstimuli, and it can cause us to shut down and go into anxiety panic mode. So does stimming need to be controlled, or is it a bad thing? Two-part question here. First part, does it need to be controlled? No. Is it a dangerous activity? No. Let me tell you why. Stimming doesn't need to be controlled. It is essential for people on the autistic spectrum in our bodies to stim. People on the autistic spectrum need to stim to ground and to self-regulate. Stimming is a natural and completely harmless activity. It helps us to feel safe and grounded. It helps us to feel that we're back in charge of ourselves after having a situation of flight or flight and anxiety and depressive feelings. So how do I stim? How do I deal with it? I stim by playing with my hair and fidget toys, which I have around my neck right now because I'm currently really anxious. I've had 2 panic attacks this morning, so it wasn't great, and I was helped through that by Sean. And again, I will link his channel in the video description after this video is finished. And I stim by playing with my fidget toys and twiddling my hair. I fidget with my fingers. So you might see me do this a lot, or you might see me grab the bottom of my hair like that. And I just tend to play with it because it helps me to ground and cool down after a sensory issue. And emotions also are a big part of my autism and my stimming. Emotions are a really tricky area for me, and it can become really difficult with how to deal with that. So instead of imploding inside with my emotions by stimming, I can let that out in a safe and practical environment. So I hope I've answered some of your questions about stimming. Please give it a like, please comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more content. Until next time, bye guys!